He was a study in contradictions. Eddie Munson, rock god, outcast. His music, a siren song of darkness and rebellion, drew them in. They craved his energy, his wild abandon. But beneath the leather, the studs, the defiant snarl, lay a shadow, a darkness that lingered. On stage, he was electric, a whirlwind of head-banging riffs and gut-wrenching screams. He lived for the music, for the connection, for the brief moments of unity it brought. But when the lights dimmed and the crowd dispersed, the shadows returned. They clung to him, whispering doubts, fueling his demons. He was both light and darkness, angel and demon, a captivating enigma that drew them closer, even as it warned them away. He was the maestro of their metal symphony, conducting their emotions with each power chord. Yet he remained tethered to a darkness that threatened to consume him. The stage lights were his sanctuary, a temporary reprieve from the shadows that haunted him. They painted him in hues of red and blue, masking the turmoil that raged within. He was a puppet master, manipulating the crowd, feeding off their energy. But in the quiet solitude of his dressing room, the mask slipped. The darkness seeped in, a constant companion he couldn't outrun. The weight of his duality pressed down on him. Fame was a fickle mistress, he mused, offering fleeting comfort but no escape. The roar of the crowd was a distant memory, replaced by the echoes of his own demons. His guitar lay silent in the corner, its strings a testament to his torment. Eddie closed his eyes, willing the darkness away, but it clung to him, relentless and unforgiving. His music was his confessional, raw, visceral. It poured from a well of pain and uncertainty. The lyrics, often dark and brooding, hinted at the turmoil that raged within. He sang of alienation, of fear, of the monsters that lurked in the shadows. Each note was a cathartic release, a way to exorcise the demons that plagued him. Through music, Eddie found a voice for his darkness. He transcended the mundane, embracing the macabre and the unsettling. The guitar was an extension of himself, its strings an artery to his soul. When he played, he bled emotion. Each chord resonated with his pain, his longing, his desperate search for solace. It was a dance with the darkness, a dangerous liaison that both terrified and exhilarated him. They worshipped him. These fans, drawn to his darkness, saw in him a reflection of their own struggles. They chanted his name, their voices hoarse with adoration, but their love was a double-edged sword. It both fueled and isolated him. He craved their connection, their acceptance. Yet he feared their judgment, their scrutiny. Their adoration was a heavy crown, one he wore with a mixture of pride and trepidation. He was their idol, their savior, but what they didn't realize was that he needed saving too. He saw their faces in the crowd, their eyes filled with a mixture of awe and longing. They saw in him a symbol of rebellion, of defiance, of everything they wished they could be. But they didn't see the fear, the doubt, the constant struggle to keep the darkness at bay. Even in death, his legend lived on. His music, once confined to the underground, now echoed through the streets. His fans, clad in black, mourned his passing, their grief a testament to his impact. He had become a martyr, his image plastered on walls and t-shirts. The music had taken on a life of its own, transcending the mortal coil. It was a haunting reminder of the man who had given them a voice, who had dared to embrace the darkness. His riffs, once played in dingy clubs, now filled stadiums. His memory lived on in the hearts of those who had been touched by his music. The music had become a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of embracing one's true self. Even in death, Eddie Munson continued to inspire, to challenge, to provoke. Eddie Munson was a paradox, a man of light and shadow, of passion and pain. He had walked a tightrope between two worlds, forever teetering on the edge of oblivion. His story was a reminder that darkness resides in us all, but it is our choice whether to let it consume us or to harness its power. His music, a haunting requiem, continued to resonate with listeners long after his passing. It was a testament to the enduring power of art to transcend mortality, to speak to the soul. Eddie Munson may have been gone, but his legacy lived on, a testament to the enduring power of music and the complexities of the human spirit. In the end, Eddie Munson's story is not just about rock and roll, but about the human condition. It is a story about the masks we wear, the battles we fight within ourselves, and the search for connection in a world that often feels cold and unforgiving. It is a story that continues to resonate with readers long after the final note has been played.